The world is in uproar after the latest news about one of the members of the world-famous boy group, Jungkook of BTS, underwent an extreme operation that was never imagined before. The operation was successful after more than 12 hours of intense tension. However, what happens after this operation actually makes many people not think. At a press conference, Jungkook's team of doctors made a surprising and controversial announcement. They suggested a major decision to Jungkook's family that should be considered within 24 hours. It all started when Jungkook, who is currently serving as a cook in a South Korean military kitchen, was suddenly rushed to a nearby military hospital due to a sudden medical condition. This incident immediately sparked speculation among ARMY fans, who were worried and wondering about his idol's condition. Early reports indicated that Jungkook had serious problems with his internal organs. However, the hospital and the bighit music agency remained silent, making the public even more curious and worried. I can't explain the details medically, but Jungkook's condition is very rare and can be life-threatening. "We had to have surgery immediately," said one of the senior doctors at the hospital, who asked to remain anonymous. Jungkook's surgery has been described as one of the most complex medical procedures ever performed at a military hospital. In fact, the doctors involved admitted that they faced tremendous pressure, given that Jungkook is a public figure with loyal fans around the world. The slightest mistake in this operation can become embarrassing global news. This is an operation that requires not only skill, but also courage. "There were some moments where we felt his life was hanging in the balance," said one of the medical team members who participated in the operation. After more than 12 hours of tension, the operation was finally declared successful. However, what was surprising was the statement delivered by the doctor to Jungkook's family shortly after the surgery was completed. After confirming Jungkook was in stable condition in the ICU, the doctor called his immediate family to discuss. It was then that doctors gave advice that they had never expected before. "We suggest that the family consider moving Jungkook out of the country within 24 hours. There is a very specific advanced therapy, and it is available only in a few world-class hospitals in Europe or the United States," said the chief physician of the military hospital. This statement immediately shocked the family and the agency. Was it really necessary to move Jungkook abroad after such a complex operation? Moreover, Jungkook has just gone through a critical stage that certainly requires complete recovery. However, doctors insist that this step is essential to ensure there are no long-term complications. As soon as this news leaked to the public, social media immediately exploded with various speculations. Some fans supported the doctor's decision, arguing that the best treatment should be given to Jungkook, given his position as one of the global icons. However, not a few also questioned why the follow-up care cannot be done in South Korea, which is known to have one of the best medical systems in the world. Why go abroad? Doesn't South Korea already have state-of-the-art medical facilities? Is there anything the doctor keeps secret? Wrote one fan on Twitter. The controversy was further heated when several local medical experts shared their opinions. Most stated that the decision to move extreme post-operative patients is indeed unusual and may pose additional risks. However, there are also those who support this step, arguing that certain technologies abroad could give better results. In this tense atmosphere, Jungkook's family can be seen trying to remain calm, despite the obvious worry on their faces. According to the source, Jungkook's mother was seen crying after hearing the doctor's recommendation, while the father tried to calm the situation. Bighit Music's agency is also reportedly in intensive discussions with the family and a team of doctors to determine the best course of action for their artist. Meanwhile, ARMY fans from around the world continue to flood social media with prayers and support. Hashtags like #GetWellSoonJungkook and #StayStrongJungkook even became trending topics globally in a matter of hours. Although the surgery has been successful, the road to complete recovery is still long for Jungkook. The big question that now haunts everyone is, will Jungkook's family accept the doctor's recommendation to move him abroad? If so, which country will be their destination? And how will this affect the career journey of Jungkook, known as one of BTS's busiest schedule members? Meanwhile, Big Hit Music has asked fans to respect the privacy of Jungkook and his family during this difficult time. However, this statement actually sparked more curiosity among the public. What exactly is going on behind the scenes? Jungkook is currently under intensive observation at a military hospital. However, with time running out, a major decision must be made soon. Whatever happens in the next 24 hours, one thing is certain. The world will continue to watch every step taken by Jungkook's family, doctors, and agencies. For ARMY fans, this moment is a reminder of the fragility of the human side of an idol. Behind the popularity and glitter of the stage, Jungkook, like everyone else, remains vulnerable to life's trials. Now, all eyes are on the outcome of this ongoing medical drama. What do you think? Was moving Jungkook out of the country the right decision? Or is there something else we really don't know? Stay with us for the latest updates on Jungkook's condition and major decisions to be made in the near future. Although the hospital and Big Hit Music's agency have given official statements about Jungkook's successful surgery, there are many details that remain shrouded in mystery. Until now, there is no exact information about Jungkook's health condition in depth. Is this purely an isolated medical problem? Or are there other complications that are the reason behind the surprising recommendations of doctors? Usually, after a major operation like this, the patient will be in intensive care for several days. However, the fact that doctors are urging the family to immediately move Jungkook abroad raises big questions, said a health expert who is not directly involved in the case. Some local media have even begun to speculate that the operation carried out on Jungkook may involve experimental technology, which is not yet fully available in South Korea. Does this mean that there is a risk of long-term complications that have not yet been made public? The agency Big Hit Music, which has been known to be very protective of its artists, is now in a difficult situation. Many fans felt that the agency was too slow to provide information, while others supported their cautious approach to protecting Jungkook's privacy. However, the pressure from the media and fans is increasing. Some international fans even started organizing an online petition, asking Big Hit Music to provide more transparency about Jungkook's condition. "We just want to know what really happened. We are his fans, and we have the right to know about his health," wrote one of the Twitter users whose petition has been signed by more than 100,000 people. On the other hand, there are also concerns that this great pressure from the public could actually worsen the situation. The mental health of Jungkook's family and his team must also be taken into account. They must have been stressed enough by this situation without having to face unfounded speculation, said a psychologist interviewed by one of the local media. Although a final decision has not yet been announced, several reliable sources have indicated that Jungkook's family is considering several specialist hospitals in Europe and the United States. Hospitals mentioned in this discussion include the Mayo Clinic in the United States and Charité in Berlin, Germany, which is known as one of the world's leading medical centers. However, there is also news that some hospitals in Japan have offered their help. Given the sometimes complicated relationship between South Korea and Japan, this decision could be a sensitive topic if it is actually taken. We are studying all available options. The most important thing is to make sure that Jungkook gets the best care, no matter where it is, said a source close to Jungkook's family. One theory circulating on social media is that Jungkook's health condition may be more serious than what was revealed to the public. Some fans even posted their own analysis based on a bit of leaked information. If the operation is a success, why does there need to be additional treatment abroad? Are there any complications that we are not told about? Why should there be an urgent decision in 24 hours? Wrote a Reddit user discussing the situation in a special ARMY forum. However, there are also those who ask that this kind of speculation be stopped. They believe that Jungkook's family and medical team must have made the best decision for him, and fans should focus on providing support, not adding to the mental burden of unfounded rumors. Although many questions remain unanswered, one thing is for sure is the incredible love and support from ARMY around the world. From fans in Asia to South America, all are united in prayer for Jungkook's healing. Some fans even held joint prayer events in various countries, such as Indonesia, the Philippines, Brazil, and the United States. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook strong and hashtag we are with you Jungkook continue to dominate social media trends, showing how strong the bond between Jungkook and his fans is. Jungkook has always given us happiness and inspiration through his music. Now, it's our turn to support him. One fan from